inspiration. Weekly inspiration. Just wait. I just made my desktop first. Weekly inspiration is inspired by the movies. I get this inspired like 2 days ago, and maybe everyone ever see this movie?
Yes.
Maybe,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. So the every movie have a takeaways, right? So the takeaways is from this movie is uh, the first one is be yourself,
Weekly takeaway.
and then that is based on our core value to be transparent, and also the second one is improve your skill rather than find somebody mistaken. So that is never settle. And then this is the good part. So if you see this movie, if one scene, Jim Carrey get an email as a God, so everybody is praying. So they just he just press Control yes, Control A, and then say yes to everybody praying, and then that make chaos everywhere. So that is make takeaways from by me. Sometimes you need to say no, not always to say yes. That is
Yes.
step on those on BP core value. Okay, that is my weekly inspiration. So this is the vision and mission still the same. Inspire delight to everywhere, everyone, and every time. And also mission will be the same. It's inspire delight through those hospitality innovation uh, that positively transform our guests, employees, and partners. Okay, we start to the mission inspiration. So start from the XR first. What is your inspired delight from the guest or to the guest this last week? Maybe Cynthia, because Andre have an online class, right? Today.
Yes. Andre is online class and good morning everyone.
Good morning, Cynthia.
Yep. This is from Andre. This is from our guest stay at Kayana. And then I think the guest is picturing together. Actually, this is the owner that sent this picture to us, and I think they have a gym workout session together. And yeah, that's what we share. I think this is, could be inspired delight because the guest and the partner, all of them is happy, and because they have exercise together. Yeah, that's for me.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. But the question is why he must hide his face, right?
Why?
Why he must hide his face,
I don't
the
know.
owner, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So the next is from community. What is your inspired delight? I think this is good, Tandy. Tandy, your turn.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good
So
morning, Tandy.
yeah, this is thank you. Hello sir. Oh, you still use my background, Andre? Okay. This is the inspiration from community. Actually, it's collaboration with product development as well. So we collaborate to show the partner our prototype of the mobile apps, and then get up the feedback from the partner to improve the what's called the mobile apps. Like what usually the partner language. For example, like uh, we use the arrival and departure on the mobile apps, and then the partner actually didn't understand, and they prefer to use the check in and check out like that. So yeah, like that we improve some what's called some things in the mobile apps as well. Thank you, Om.
Okay, thank you, Tandy, for the inspired delight to our partner, and also thank you for the product development by you and Nadia. And then next to the HR to Ara.
Okay, good morning everyone. Thank you,
Good
Raffi.
morning, Ara.
So, this one sebentar. I put up some of the response on ESS. I got also questions by some of the one of the team members, like why HR only have like one response last week, or not as much as community and guest side, because we guess I believe that guests there are like a lot, like every single day we have like upcoming cases. Meanwhile, like for example, for this one for employees, one of the example ESS only rolled out once in a month, right? So I'm trying to collect the things, and here are the things from the ESS that I'm pretty positive. So one is that this is to Jing. His involvement is inspire me. Jing always create MVP first before he present the idea to the chapters. The idea also fresh, and I never think the way before. And then the second one is from me. I think it's good from my side. I feel more confident as Jing delegate more HR responsibility later on the chapter. This also gain the trust and confidence on my side. It's also good that he's still supervising the chapters. And then the third one, that there are so many amazing and great people in the company that I really want to learn from. And also all the events like BVE Talk, master classes, and the new trusted community talks, not to forget all the amazing properties. And then this is also a response to all leaders, a reminder to all leaders or to all of you who want to hone your leadership skills. I got a pretty good insights that know what the strength and the lack of each team member is the best leader. And she or he must know what kind of work can he delegate, and the person who was delegate feel motivated to do this task and jobs. So about motivating, about knowing the strength and lack, it's not just HR task. It should be from each individual leaders. That would be awesome. Thank you. Back to you, Om Rafi.
Thank you, Ara. So XR is very inspired last week. Thank you. And next, I'm going to skip the weekly update because this will be the same. And then the principal is, I think this is the new one. What is the difference between chapter leader and then the vice chapter leader? I think it's Jing wrote down this yesterday, if I'm not wrong. This
Sure.
is yes, Jing.
Okay. Thank you, Rafik. Sorry about the weird background. I cannot remove the background, so I just chose this one since it's tropical.
No problem. You look so cute.
Thank you, Rafik. All right, I know. Okay.
Okay.
All kidding aside, let's scroll up a little bit. And the first thing I want to talk about is the difference between strategic and tactical. So there is a difference between strategic and tactical, and it's important to know what do we actually mean. Strategy is a word that gets thrown out a lot of times, but I want to make it clear and transparent what we mean by strategy. When we talk about strategic, it really means long-term and foundational. So it's thinking like about what's going to happen not just today or this week, but for a long time in the future. Foundational means it sort of affects a lot of things. It's not just like it affects what happens here, but it affects what might move through the entire company. The analogy, if you try to think of strategy, the strategy parts of thinking are related to the trunk and the roots. You cannot have a tree without the trunk and the roots. So that is strategical thinking. The second type of thinking is more tactical thinking. If we can scroll up a little bit. Scrolling up. Okay, tactical is a little bit shorter term, so it might not be thinking about what happens a year, but might just be thinking about what happens this week or even just today. It's a little bit more smaller scope, and it relates to more of like the daily process, okay? So in the analogy back to the tree, the tactics are more like the branches of the tree. Of course, the branches are what produce the fruits and the flowers, but you cut away the branches, the tree still needs to be there. So that's the difference between tactical and strategical thinking. To kind of even further create a better example of that, strategic, in my point of view, starts with things like communication culture. Do we have good written communication culture? Are people updating and allowing this knowledge to spread across the entire company? If that happens, that is of strategic importance. Talent identification placement is strategic. If we do not identify talent correctly, if we do not place talent correctly, there is a strategic loss of that throughout the lifespan of that talent, and that affects also the team as well. Campaign and SLA prioritization. Which campaigns do we need to do first? which SLAs need the most resource and attention. These are all strategic prioritizations. Tactical is more just like, okay, daily updates, OKRs, campaign execution, SLA execution. These are what we call would be more tactical. The principle that I'm trying to get everyone to understand is this, actually. So if you'll scroll up a little bit, scrolling up. So really, we need both. It's part of the leadership stack, if we all remember. We need discovery, we need prioritization, problem solving, and execution. If we don't have good discovery, no strategic discovery, then we don't really know what problems we need to be working on. And if we don't prioritize well, then we do not work on the most urgent problems first, the most urgent opportunities first. If we don't have good problem solving, then we are stuck behind problems. We never move ahead. And if we don't have good execution, we might know the solution, but it just never happens. So we need the whole thing. We need strategic and tactical. But I just want to emphasize, because this came up a bit on the employee satisfaction survey, what's the difference? What does a chapter lead do? What does a vice chapter lead do? So this is the principle. Leaders think more strategically. Everyone else thinks a little bit more tactically. That is the primary difference. Okay, so going on to the second question, what's the difference between chapter lead and vice chapter lead? Chapter lead, my expectations are that a chapter lead should be involved in strategic discovery. If a chapter lead does not discover what is the most important problem, then that is a problem, okay? Strategic prioritization. Chapter leads need to look at all the problems and all the opportunities and make good judgments and decisions on what we need to prioritize first so that the chapter can thrive. And team inspiration. Leading the why is super important as a chapter lead. Not the how or the what, but the why. Really living the mission, thinking about why do we go and do this? Why do we do this, right? That is a chapter lead's job. Vice chapter lead is more on tactical discovery. It might not be the discovery that leads the chapter, but it can be, hey, I just noticed that this thing isn't going to work and it will have consequences this week. So that is a vice chapter lead's discovery expectation. Tactical prioritization. What do I need to get done today? What do I need to get done tomorrow? What do I need to get done this week? So that is thinking about a little bit shorter term. And problem solving and team execution, leading the how. How is something actually going to be done? Who is going to work on it? Not the why, not the vision or anything, but more of the execution. So this part I want to emphasize. I want more leaders in this company, and I want to develop leaders in this company. And in fact, that's the mission of this company, is to positively transform our employees. But we need to do this together, right? We need to work together in order for this to happen. If you want to be a leader, you got to get past the first stack, which is you got to realize that you got to evolve from unconscious incompetency to at least conscious incompetency, to realize, hey, maybe I don't know exactly how to do strategic discovery. I need to learn this. Maybe I don't know how to do strategic prioritization. I need to learn this. I need to learn this as well. So it doesn't come because you just, it comes through a concentrated conscious effort. And I'm available. I'm available every morning at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to talk, to discuss, and to learn together with whoever wants to practice getting better at doing this, right? So instead of feeling frustrated, instead of saying like, oh, like I'm not given opportunities to lead or whatever, come to class and learn together. Learn together with me. I don't know all the things, but I know we can learn together. I'll try to answer any questions that you have. If I can't find the answer, I can find somebody who has the answer. You can reach out to the professional network and find that. So please take advantage of those opportunities to improve your own leadership skills, okay? And, okay, next one. Next topic is about happy hour attendance. Happy hour is not mandatory. I want to make that clear. I understand people have things to do. Sometimes I have things to do. And sometimes maybe you're just tired at the end of the week and going to another company event might not be the happiest thing to do. But we do know that people are seeking to connect with their colleagues in an off-work setting. We do know that people want to actually kind of engage on a fun level with their coworkers. So it's just an opportunity to do that if you want to take advantage of the opportunity. No obligation there, okay? So hosts, if you're hosting a happy hour, try to get creative. I see we're sort of like always in this game thing now, and games are delightful. They can be great, but does the game actually inspire? Does the game actually make people really want to, hey, I'm going to go there because I can be positively transformed at the happy hour. So try to think of events that will delight your guests, right, and inspire your guests. And if you're a guest at the happy hour, try to attend so that you can support good hosts and you can get to know a little bit more about your colleagues. Really, the point of happy hour is to foster trust and cooperation, nothing more. Okay, so that part I want to be clear on. Okay, next, I'll turn it over back to the chair.
Okay, thank you, Jing, for the thought. It's very nice. And happy safe flight to America today.
Thank you.
And about the employee office hour, I will give Ara to speak about it.
Okay, thank you. Before we go here, maybe I'd like to add up on happy hour that Kim just added. So I think there has been like pro and cons on happy hour itself. Like, is it mandatory that do I have to come or not? I think the best way to answer is that if you, especially you're a leader, if you feel like you have the best engagement with your team, then I think that's fine. But if you feel like your teams need more engagement with you, then please attend in terms of more on work related, So I think that's the best answer I can give so far. Okay, and then for the employee office hours, I've been receiving feedback on the ESS about personal treatment, resolving personal issue of employee. And maybe some of you also wonders, so here how HR respond to that. First, we can have the best visibility to solve personal issue if it's not actively reported and consulted to HR. Number two, we provide employee journal to track performance. As all of you know, and I believe all of you have been receiving it, barely the member give response on the paper actually. And then the third, we also provide employee office hour every single day. We allocated the time, budget, bandwidth, but again, no one used it in the past few months. And it's not just about headcount and bandwidth of member in HR, but just like how other advanced company works, the member need to proactively seek guidance or consulting to HR. By then, HR can work together to solve the problem. The third, we're getting bigger, and the bigger the company, the less effective it is to check personal issues one by one every single time. So please help HR to help you by proactively communicating with us. In here, I'm delivering these points because we want to get trust, performance improvements, good communications, teamwork, and cooperation. So yeah, that's just reminders for everyone that just like the leadership's class in the morning, we also have employee office hours every day. So just check my calendar. I always block those time for you guys. If you guys are needs to talk with HR, please do just book those time. Thank you. Back to you, Rafiq.
Okay, thank you, Ara. So, and this one, I agree with Ara because this company is very transparent. If you want to talk with the HR or Jing, even though everyone, you have time for that. Just ping them on WhatsApp, on what is called Gekal, no problem. Okay, I will skip the November and December teams, and I will keep a little bit info. So this is the what is called the booking page. I'm really proud for the SAR. We have 23 booking page on last Friday. I'm sorry, we did load. So that is the best booking page for last 3 months. So congratulations for SAR. So for this month we achieved $32,000, and for the next month is $38,000 more or less. And then I want to save time because Bayu want to speak about the SLA for October. Is it Bayu here?
Hello, morning.
Bayu, are you ready?
Yeah, actually, okay. So this should be. I will also need the help from the chapter lead.
Okay.
Probably not to read the entire report, but I think the summary of their performance in October, and then at the end I will show you the result from product development and BI in terms of month-on-month growth in the SLA. So first, I would like to lead for community and marketing. In this case, marketing as market building. To report on the partnership funnel. I think can we have Andy and Rizal please to report on this?
Okay, thank you, Mas Bayu. From the market building side, basically we are on the nurture stage, growth stage. Yeah, we only have two stage, which is nurture stage and also growth stage. From the market building side, that service that we offer, the first one is market building to BI, and for the October SLA, we already passed the SLA. We achieved the SLA, which is we bring to a new partner that have a total potential revenue. And from market building to HAR, new partner are meeting the qualification specified on workflow. Basically, we only have one. And the qualified new partner is one also. But at this time, we don't have a standard with HAR to know what is the successful percentage rate for about this SLA. And the other thing is, okay, I think just that from the market building side, Mas Bayu.
Okay, thank you, Rizal. Let's go to Tandy then. What about on the community side, Tandy?
Okay, thank you, Mas Bayu. This is only for the partnership growth, yeah, Mas?
Yes, the partnership funnel. Yes.
Okay. So from the community, we are as a server between community and BI. That's about the contract renewal. 2 months before the expired. So the result is from the 7 contract will expire on December. We have renewal 3 contract. So that's not achieved for last month, but we already follow up by this month. For the turnover rate, it's 1 to resign from us, and that's still achieved because it's still under 2% for the what's called SLA.
Okay, is that all? What about the other SLAs, Tandy?
So the all funnel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the other one is for the between the community manager and the HR is about the bigger usage. So for the last month, it's from the 60 property that get booking, it's 21 property is using the bigger. It's about 35% partner using the bigger, and then for the community manager and then marketing for about the cleanliness, it's from the 30 check-in or 30 check-in, it's 24 check-in is get the stars above 4.8. So that's achieved for the last month. It's 80%, and then between community and product development, because there is no new product, so it's achieved. And then between community manager and finance, it's from the 30 partner that got what's called check-in. It's 24 using the bigger for. Just that all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tandy. Okay, so I guess there are some SLAs that actually not achieved, and this there's SLA that's growing from the previous month for the partnership funnel. So let's continue to the employee funnel. This is mostly HR, so I will turn to Ara to present the summary of your chapter, Ara.
Okay, thank you, Mas Bayu. So for HR, basically, the newest SLA is regarding the HR request for employee. For right now, HR will run the recruitment as a service. So HR will hire based on most urgent one that is strategically discussed on leadership skill or consulted by all the leaders. So for that one, there is no updates about the numbers. And then for the next one about candidate 75% candidate passed after trials. So for this one, basically not achieved for this month because I plan to onboard it, 4 people with which is Coco Bears, right? But only David and Noval make it to the make it to the after trials program. And then for HR and PD, for this one, HR needs to provide PD about the SLA once they release the product. For this one, is pretty achieved because last month we only have one request from PD regarding HR board in Beaker. So far, we have one request and one already solved, and that already been solved. And then so that's achieved. And then for the next one about one-on-one. We don't really have much one-on-one, only 2 so far, and both of them are already been solved. So for this one is also already been achieved, I would say. And the second and the last one that is from Shelins, we have 3 assignment or offboarding within the last month. But so far only delivered 2, so there is still one is ongoing to be reported. So yeah, not achieved yet. So that's from me. Thank you, Mas Bayu.
Okay, thank you, Ara. Let's continue to revenue. I guess I'll turn to Rizal and also Andre to deliver this report. Maybe from the awareness and engagement first from Rizal.
Yes, thank you, Mas Bayu. From the marketing side, we cover impression and engagement, and also conversion stage basically. And from marketing side, we at the impression we have a lot of traffic in Airbnb, but yeah, we still don't have any numbers of that. Probably I will have some discussion with Mas Bayu how to create SLA regarding OTA and marketing chapter. And on the engagement stage, there is marketing as a server and HR as client. Basically, we don't have any standard number of this because it is only engagement. But I will still have another discussion with HR how to create this SLA to have a better understanding on each chapter. And then on the conversion, basically we not achieve guys on the instant book rate, which is marketing to HAR. We only got 67.66. This not achieved. That our SLA is 80%. And on the marketing as server and BI as a client, from the each new listing that BI request, we get at least 1 booking. After 3 weeks, we don't have we will not achieve basically because there is no listing that we launched at the Airbnb. I think that is that, Mas Bayu. Back to Mas Bayu.
Okay, thank you, Rizal. Let's continue to Andre then for the HR part.
Okay, thank you, Mas Bayu. So I'm moving to HR side here. We have SLA for BI, which is 15% by compared to booking, and in this month we only achieving 12.48. Which is it's not achieved, but it's higher than last month. But about the conversion, request conversion is a bit drop because lately we found out problems with some of property not connected to Pocket yet. So we only on 22.22%, which is it's not achieved from the SLA. And if we next and check the direct leads converted to big bookings, this is just a report. Actually, we still we for the last month in October, we just put it as a report. So we got from prop listing is 16 bookings, from agent is 1 booking, and from Instagram is 8 booking. And for next month, we have set also SLA for each channel that we have. And for additional information, Facebook pages is not really active, so we have no booking over there yet. Social media listing is also not active for now, but for the website long term, we are trying to reactive that one, and we have already got 1 bookings on website. And moving to profile response on rate on Airbnb, we only The total profile is 15, but we only it's only 13 with 100 response rate, which is it's not achieved. And then moving to accounting, SLA on accounting is basically not achieved, related about guest successful check-in and check-out and zero payment issues. We have guest check-in 197, guest check-out is 155, payout schedule okay, 0, but payout details added in 3 days is 35. Dispute still have 2, received in bank accounts to 0, but the communication and check-in quality rate is slightly dropped from last month. We only 4.78, and the check-in quality is like 4.67. It is not achieving from our SLA because we want to achieve 4.8 per quality per rate. Now about the positive review rates. We have actually total review is 37, but and the positive review is 36, which is achieved, and the last is about 50% of the guest check leaves a review is the review rate. For this month, we're not achieved. We have total booking is 120, but the total review is like only 37, which is conversion is only 30.83. But about review response rate, we have 100 review, which is all of the review is responded by HR. So that's from HR review.
Okay, thank you, Andre. I just curious, just a quick question. So this one, you don't have the data, or is this actually zero that we received in our bank account?
It is actually it's hard for me to track the data lately, Mas. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So we need to get the data for this one, yeah.
Yep. I cannot edit one. Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we still need to fix some ways of measuring all the SLA, I think. Okay, so I'll continue to the growth funnel. This is actually a new, and this is not stable yet, probably, but this is the idea of where product development and business intelligence should be prioritizing on. So this is basically the growth of everything on this funnel on partnership, employee, and revenue. So far, what I have, the data that I have is only on revenue, because I think that's the most urgent or the highest priority that we are doing right now. Actually, there's also Lily's part as well. Is Lily's here? Lily's?
Hello, Mr. Yes.
Okay.
I missed this. Sorry. Can you go to your part first, Mr.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. So basically, on a revenue funnel, we are monitoring month-on-month growth on each of the stage. The stage, you can see it here on the revenue part. So basically, there's awareness, engagement, conversion, and transaction, which the detail has already been reported by each chapter lead. And now we are seeing the growth, all this big part in from September to October. So on the engagement part, on product development, we set this goal to improve Airbnb listing engagement to 0.2%. So this is what we get on September. So basically, we have 372 out of like 300,000 or something like that. You can see the details on the revenue funnel here. Yeah, 366,000. And so that is some of the concern that we have because we have only 1.1% rate basically, and this month it's actually dropping to 194. So the one that have red color here is basically going down, and this is the rate basically from 0.10 to 0.04. so no success in this part. And then conversion from there's a BI to HAR and also product development to HAR. Currently, we still make it into a one because the goal is the same, but we don't have any different way how to split it. So we still count in one number. We are growing 203%, so that is really good on the conversion side. So yeah, 62% for October. From the previous month on September, it's only 30%. So that's really good. And then on the transaction part, our product development want to improve accounting quality per month. Currently, we have no success yet. I guess basically 121 per. This is the number of transaction, but the rate actually lower from 73% down to 65%. So that's only 89% from the previous month. So that's not growing. It's decreasing. And then on the advocacy part, on product development is working to increase the checkout to review conversion rate, which is we achieved 28% on September. Now on October, it's only 18%. So that also going down. But we can see that the quantity actually is increasing from 34 to 37. It's only the rate that we haven't been able to control. These bookings into that from me. While waiting for Lilis, I guess I will try to open just one question for anyone that wants to ask for 2 minutes. Maybe I can answer something.
Yes, Bayu, please.
Okay, is there anyone want to ask a question? No, okay. Okay, let's go back to Lilis then. Lilis, do you have the number, Lilis?
Hello, Mas Bayu.
Okay.
So actually, that's the October part. It's the calculation of the engagement first. The engagement is calculated from, yeah, I'm a little bit confused because the C column in the what is that? The revenue part is paid. That's my questions. But I guess it is going down, especially in the Airbnb inquiry parts, because there's minus, right? We see the engagement part is minus 29.91. That's basically I see from the revenue revenue sheet, the most value that is that is reduced is the value of inquiry from Airbnb. Is this data correct? Actually, this is conversion. Can you go to the revenue parts? Yes, that one. In the engagement part, OTA Airbnb, Mas Bayu.
Yeah, this one.
Row 14.
Yeah, this one.
Row 14. Yes,
Yeah.
that. The one that reduced the most is Airbnb inquiries.
Let's ask who's here actually updating that. So
I-
that is Rizal, yeah, on marketing. Is this data correct, Rizal?
Yes, I get from Ridesh, Pak Lilis, and Mas Bayu.
Readers. So it is the inquiries from Airbnb. Am I correct? Mas Rizal?
Yeah. Let me.
I think that's the wrong data. I mean,
Okay. Probably that's something wrong, yeah. Okay, so Lilis see that probably there's some mistake in inputting the data. So okay, we haven't have the result for this total engagement per month for now, but I think Lilis and Rizal can discuss about that and how to get the most accurate data. and then probably we will just announce it on Slack if you have any updates on that. Yeah, Lilis.
Yes, Mas Bayu, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Go back to Om Rafiq. Thank you for the time.
Okay, thank you, Bayu, to update for the SLA October, and also thank you for the chapter lead. And my suggestion is, because I already announced it yesterday, at least you can update it after it. You have time for that. And then everybody still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, Om.
Hello? Okay, so I will going to shaping the time. It's going to the personal update. Start from my side, but the personal achievement, about the team achievement, but the partnership opportunities, and also the community page is more better now. And then the personal growth, more better to control my financial report. And please buy what you really need, is not really want. And then the actionable discovery, so fast. Nobody is perfect, but the most important is, are you ready to move on? That is. And then my favorite band is from 1997. I really like Metallica because their music make you ready to rock. Okay, next to Teddy.
Okay, thank you, Om. From my side, for the team achievement is that something for the community page. Sorry, God. I mean, thank you for the team that support us. And then the next one is cleanliness campaign is finished last month and registered on Airbnb and highlight cleanliness standard. Thank you for marketing team for registered on Airbnb, and then all the team in community for the work. And then the next one is for the personal growth is I can see deeply for each person GPD and talent to get more innovation. Okay, and the next one, the discovery, actionable discovery. It's a good challenge for me to convert the short-term partner become the long-term partner, and of course need to improve the persuasion and negotiation skill. Then the last one is what is the favorite band and why? It's Emoni Bali. If you guys have heard this, and then why I like this. Actually, the Emoni Bali is the collaboration of the music instrumental with Balinese song, and then make this band very authentic in Bali. And then I also put the link of the music if you want guys to see it. And then yeah, the fun fact is when I have a competition of band, I bring this song, and then yeah, I won for the first place because mostly all the band is just bring the like a basic theme like using guitar and everything, but in my band we using the Balinese flute and then the kajun, and then yeah, mixing like Balinese instrumental with the Balinese song. So yeah, we got the first place from the judge. Thank you, Om.
Okay, congratulations, Tandy, for the achievement. And then next to Rose. Is this Rose here?
Yes,
Okay, your personal update, please.
hello everyone, good morning. So, for achievement, no big achievement, and personal growth. Actually, I'm not used to writing a non-scientific article or blog because, sorry, because it requires creativity in writing. But thanks team, give me opportunity through the community page blog. I train myself to write non-scientific writing. And about actionable discovery, don't forget to do things that can improve your mood so you can do something more effectively and get inspired. I get this actionable discovery because in writing, we need like apa ya, improve our mood so we can write. And then about favorite band or group or singer, I love all of Index group, our band and our singer, like John Denver, Simon and Garfunkel, Doris Day, Louis Armstrong, Feralin, and X. Why? I really like the meaning of their song, the vibe of their voice, the way they sing the song, the music at the time, even the history and background atmosphere, the place and time. They compose a song and sing a song that has its own characteristic from today's song. Like Feralin will meet again. This song created because because Second World War, and yeah, this the background, and I can know about the history at the time because Feralin song like that.
Okay, thank you, Rose, the vintage girl. Next to Andre. This is Andre here, right? Oh, Andre have online class. Okay, I just read Andre personal update. Noble achievement, and then understanding people better in terms of working related. But I still need to learn how to react after I understand it. Okay, the biggest discovery. I think of sometimes we need to communicate to fix problem, and we need to find win-win solution for all. I'm agree with that. And then the favorite singer is John Mayer. I like him as well. The music is so magical for me when it comes to arrangement. I love how two instruments work together to create the harmony of the music. My favorite song is Stop This Dream. Okay, thank you, Andre. Next to Cynthia, your update, please.
Yes, thank you, Om.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, my biggest personal with the BV Talk 8 was going better on the process and went smoothly, thanks to the team. And also, my biggest personal growth, I think that's prioritize. And for the next one, the biggest thing discovery, it's not a crime to take a break for everything that stress you out. And my favorite singer is Tulus because his voice is really calming. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I like to listen as well, Gajah, right? So thank you,
Yep, yep.
Cynthia. And then next to Nadine.
Okay, good morning, Om Rafiq.
Good
Thank
morning,
you.
Nadine.
I have no big achievement for this week. And for my personal growth, I think I become more mature because I feel like I'm the higher level. I'm on the higher level of acceptance. Acceptance means not complaining about life or about something already happened, but focusing on something that I can fix and improve for my future. And my biggest actionable discovery: always believe in yourself and keep moving towards your goals. Even expert ones are beginners too, so keep practicing and moving forward. And then my favorite singer is Lea Michele. She's an opera singer, and she always make every song sounds better whenever she covers it rather than the original one. So yeah, that's from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nadine. And next to Maria. Your update, please. Is Maria here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
For me, no achievement so far. And about my biggest personal growth, I learned to focus, so I would not give the wrong address to the guest. And my biggest actionable discovery is I imagine what I would do for the next day at night and write it down to my personal notes so I would not forget what I must do. And maybe for the band or singer, it's Super M. I'd like to see their visual. Super M is like a Korean boy band. I like to see their visual, voice, and dance. Yeah, I think visual is more. I like to underline that. But actually, I love listening every song with collab genre. I think that's all from me. Rafiq, thank you.
Thank you, Maria. And then next to, I think Jing's still here.
Yeah. Okay. I'll double in real quick, and then I gotta go. Yeah. This is
Okay.
Last update. So on my achievement, I really think it's not really my achievement, but it's a team achievement. Grace and her team on the Trusted Community Project are making really good progress, and we're watching more professionals become familiar with Bukit Vista. So the brand is getting out there. On personal growth, I limited my time on social media. I started increasing my time reading books, and it's really amazing. I feel more satisfied with my own intellectual growth every week. And actionable discovery, I think, is the power of storytelling. We often say don't assume use data, but I realized that also there's another side of storytelling that's very, very powerful and can unify people. So you can actually lead by the stories you tell. And I think stories can summarize the values and keep the narrative on the right track. My favorite singer at the moment is probably Khalid.
Thank you, Jing, for the update and supply, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, next to Miss Ara.
Okay, Mr. Rafiq, thank you. So my updates, the achievement for this week is that we have a new iteration of trial program created last week, which we onboarded Chris and Afi with this one. And also, yes, I would echo to Cynthia that PPE Top 8 is successful, pretty successful, and evolving in a way, increasing the brand awareness, and we started to have co-hosts contacting us for partnerships rather than the other way around. And then my personal growth is that in life, this is like in general, whether it's about work, it's about your hobby, about relationship, I realized to reach success, it's never about who is the smartest, the best, the most capable, but it's always been about who never quit. And then for actionable result, when you delegate tasks to interns, this is reminder to all the seniors, buddy, mentors, leaders, that when you delegate tasks to interns, documented it. Don't forget to delegate back every single thing before their offboarding. Because from my side, I learned from my mistakes. There are a couple of things that I didn't really delegate from my team, so that's a couple of frictions. And then for favorite singer, I have a lot, but things that I can remember is Zayn Malik. I think we all know he got an angelic voice, apalagi kalau pas ngaji ya kan. So Zayn Malik, no debat. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ara. And next to Miss Celine.
Okay, so yeah, thank you, Rafiq. So for team achievement, it's actually like how we organize BPE Talk 8. So it's better than the previous one. We have better teamwork as well. So yeah, kudos to like the organizing team for this. And then biggest personal growth, I'm trying to go to bed earlier than usual. It would be good if I can maintain this like for a long time. So yeah. And then next to actionable discovery, I realized that like if we don't ask, like we won't really know what's going on others' heads. So it's better to confirm with them first rather than making assumptions. So yeah, don't assume and use data. And last but not least, favorite group of singers. So is Shiny, no doubt. So they are actually a Korean boy band as well. So yeah, I did started liking them due to their visuals and performance. But as time goes by, I realized that I did things that I never expected before. So I started learning Korean and Japanese partly because of them, like because of they attend these like Korean variety shows and then Japanese, like they're doing Japanese promotion as well. So yeah, I learned the language from there. By now I somewhat understand some of their song meanings and like the lyrics, like it really warms my heart. So like ooh, and then yeah, they have become my mood booster as well. So yeah, currently they have a lot of updates. So yeah, my mood is getting better again. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Celine, for the update. And next, so please welcome RV. RV, are you here, RV? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, welcome to BB. And then please tell me about your personal update. Hello.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning,
This is
RV.
my first update, personal update for the personal achievement. Getting onboarded in BP is actually my biggest achievement currently because this is my first personal internship experience. And for the personal growth, stay composed despite hardships. I am relatively more calmer these days. So yeah, that's a good thing for me. For actionable discovery, I tend to question myself a lot when starting to do something. So yeah, I discovered that just start doing first and things will get easier, either because it is literally easier or because we have improved ourselves in doing it. And for my favorite singer, it's IU, by IU from Korea. Everything about her is like her name, IU, beautiful, beautiful voice, beautiful songs, and beautiful lyrics. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, RV, for the update. So many Koreans here. Thank you. And then next to Bayu, your personal update. Hello, Bayu.
Okay. Hello. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my update, my achievement or personal product development team is now more complete with Chris and Nadia. Welcome, Chris. By the way, today is his first day. And then all projects are actually converging into last stage now. We are taking too much project in this month, but it is in the last stage, and hopefully to report the key result soon. The biggest personal growth, I feel like I'm getting better at delegating. This actually has some consequences that I don't like previously. For example, that I always think that I can get it done myself faster. But then I realized that if I do that, I will never. I will need to do that like forever by myself, and my team will never grow. Right? So I believe if I grow the team, and once the team is well equipped with their experience and responsibility to deliver a service, then the result will be better than if I do that myself. So I'm happy with that. And the next biggest actionable discovery, this is I think this is a good for me and for other people as well. So I think it's important our own performance. Basically, without knowing how to measure our own performance, we will not know when we are doing good or not. Because sometimes we think that we are doing good, but other people see it differently. So keep the feedback open and yeah, seeking for feedback basically. Okay, the fun question: who's my favorite band or group or singer and why? This is Pink Floyd. This is one particular album that I like. Wish You Were Here. So why? Because this album is, I think, it's ahead of its time. It's released in 1975. It has amazing. It's called Spatial Audio Experience. When you listen to the song in this album, it's like 3D. You can see different instrument in different places, not only on your left and right, but sometimes in your front, sometimes far in your behind you. So I think not a lot of recent musician or modern musician put this much effort in putting details in their music design. So,
Okay, thank you, Bayu. Yeah.
this is
Okay, thank you,
one
Bayu.
of my
Okay. Okay, thank you, Bayu, and I know this album as well, Pink Floyd. Okay, next to Nadia.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
So for team and personal achievement, I would say no big achievement yet, but from my side, I have finalized some prototypes for the UI UX sites that will be ready to develop by the developers. And also for the, what is this? Personal growth is that I've challenged myself to do something that I've never done before. It's like I've led a meeting or interview conversation for the Trusted Community campaign, and also for the biggest actionable discovery. For me, for the past few days, I've been thinking that helping others is the first step in making the world a better place. And for my favorite singers, I would say I cannot just say one, so I would list two. It's James Arthur and also Alvaro Soler. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nadia, for the update. And next, welcome Chris for the first time. Chris, your personal update.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Chris, and this is my first time attending this whole.
Welcome, Chris. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, first, my achievement is like I having a clear understanding about PD chapter. So, I know now what to do in product development chapter and how things going on here. And then the next one is, what is that?
Personal growth.
Yep, my biggest personal growth is actually I start to exploring a new neighborhood in my town with my bike, which is very challenging since I don't really like to explore um, new roads and something like that because I'm actually really anxious with that. So, and also to refresh my mind a bit since I've been at home for several weeks. And then the next one is the actionable discovery. Is fail fast, stop, settle, and ask questions. If you don't understand something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that we are not good enough. That's why having the right mindset and the courage to ask is really important. Also, there are people who are always willing to help you. So I actually got really great insights from Kak Bayu. He said something like, if you there's two options when you are asking and not asking questions. First, if you don't ask, there's 0% that you 0% to know, uh, your chance to know an information is zero. But when you ask questions, the chance for you to get an information is 50%. So you choose whether you want to ask or not. And the last one about the best, the maybe singers that I like is actually Billie Eilish, because she's super talented and has an amazing voice. And she taught me a lot about just being yourself. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Chris, and welcome once again. And then next to Mbak Wayana.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mbak.
Okay, so mine is very simple. So not big achievement, but I just was finished request for non-auto-video content and monitoring that if they have any friction. And then new team to help finance. Welcome to David. And then personal group better organize our leads marketing team by classify them. Actionable discovery is leading is challenging. By practicing can be better and keep on learning. So for the music part, I don't have actually at the moment like the favorite, but I like happy beat song.
Okay, thank you, Mbak, for
Yeah.
the update. And next to Aldo.
Morning everyone. So I don't have any biggest achievement, but for personal update, I am stay organized by listing tasks, and it can make me less exhausted on work. And for actionable discovery is user journey. I think this is a real powerful tool to understand how our customer feel and using it as our marketing tool. For my favorite singer, I think Ed Sheeran. I think his voice is unique and quote unquote crispy. So yeah, I think yeah. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Aldo. It's Sherin. Next to Mr. Rizal.
Okay, thank you, Sir Rafiq. So for my biggest achievement for this week is start delegating RBIB content tasks to intern, which is Grace, and refine the auto-pay setup training materials. And for the personal growth, I learned how to deal with the freelancers. And for the actionable discovery, it's exciting to work again on fixing the house, which is RBIB depot conductor, help HR to reduce communication about checking information, and also website migration. And for the favorite singer, it is Nela Karisma. I love to listen it in the morning and afternoon to boost my mood and also my mate mood. Yeah.
Okay.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Rizal, for the update. Maybe Gani, who's the favorite, maybe the same. Okay, next, Gani, personal update from your side.
Thank you very much, Om. First is I already increased the website traffic by launch a new Instagram ads. The second is preparing website migration by move 19% of content on some pages. And the last is make finance job easier by doing teamwork on setup Airbnb host and finance autopay. And the next is personal growth is I think I learned how to think strategically. For the actionable discovery is start understanding user journey on marketing. And the last is about the music. I think it's early my favorite music composer. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gani. And then next to Grace, your personal update.
Hello, Rafi and everyone. Welcome to the new interns at Bukit Vista. I'll update my biggest achievement. I guess I'll finish the community funnel draft with PD. So I plan to actually discuss with marketing and community regarding that. And for my personal growth, I start cycling again. If I can wake up early in the morning, it's refreshing actually. And I'm planning to more specifically define what kind of candidates or potential interns that need to accept the delegation of a certain campaign or MVP. And for my favorite singer, it is Taylor Swift because she has a strong character, emotional feeling in every song. Yeah, I like Taylor Swift. Thank you, Rafi.
Okay, thank you, Lilis. So, I'm going back to Grace. Grace, your
Okay. Yes. So for the team achievement is actually for the community page. Now we got more and more meetings, and from the meetings alone, we can reach another professional network because they also have such a good good people in their professional network. And I also, because I do China market research, so I also learned new Chinese vocabularies to use in business. And the biggest actionable discovery would be if you have brain overload and or it's too hectic inside your brain, write it down one by one and finish it one by one also. And I forgive lyrics because of this one because we have the same favorite artist, so it's okay lyrics. So I really like Taylor Swift because of her songwriting skills actually because she used a lot of metaphor and her knowledge and vocabulary is also giving me a new knowledge in writing also.
Thank you, Grace, for the update. Next to PD.
Good morning, everyone. So my
PD.
achievement for this week, I made an automated order to pass PV talk audience, and then I also have two new mentees right now, David and also Mofal. For my personal growth, I started exercising undergrad starting from last week, and I learned more technical stuff from Kabayut, and thank you for that, Kabayut. And for my actionable discovery, I think constantly challenging yourself to new heights makes things more interesting and it helps you grow personally. For my favorite artist or singer, Shiloh Dynasty, music sampled by a lot of artists like X Tentacion and other artists and rappers. Music is popular, but personal info is practically unknown. So that's it for my update. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, PD. And then next to Vira.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So, for this week, I don't think I have any achievement. Also, personal growth, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, but a few days ago, I did rush some of my homeworks in only 2 hours, and I think, yeah, I can do my homeworks faster. And also, about actionable discovery, I talked to a psychiatrist a few days ago, and she said that being close to a father figure helps us feel more confident and it's good for our emotional development. And also, my favorite singer is John Mayer, and because most of his songs suit me well, and especially those that talk about family and life. And also, he's really funny. He has a really good sense of humor, and also he has a very great taste in vintage watches. And I love watching him talking about his watches collection. Thank you.
Okay, Vira, thank you for the update. And next to our new intern, David, your update, please.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, David.
In this week, I have learned finance direct payment operation. A big thanks for Mbak Wana for teaching me patiently and VD as my mentor. And next, my biggest personal growth, I start caring to use time wisely so that no work will accumulate. And actionable discovery, rewriting everything you have learned can improve memory. And next, my favorite singer is Andi Ambarita because I very like.
Wow.
acoustic music, and many of these covers have inspired me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David. And then the last one, Noval.
Yeah, thank you, Rafiq. So, my personal achievement is to analyze Facebook marketing campaign and also the agent sales campaign. It helped me to discover the problem within the campaign itself. And then my biggest personal growth is I started to have a constant morning routine. I started to make some cup of tea and start to playing some game of chess. It helps my brain to warm up in the morning. And then my biggest actionable discovery, I just realized the power of take a note. Every time I get a random idea, I start to take a note on my phone, so it will be forever safe in my handphone. And then my favorite artists, definitely Frank Ocean and Casey. They both very depressive and melancholic. Of course, I do not want to be. I do not want to be a depressive person, or I'm not a melancholic person. But their song is so sad. Perhaps if I could choose one, if I could choose one song for the soundtrack of my life, is it probably the Self Control by Frank Ocean. So yeah, back to you, Rafiq.
Thank you, Noval. And I saw the new changes, and then still I want to, because I saw only one core value recognition. I give to Celine for the core values.
Okay, so yeah, thank you, Rafiq. So basically, I want to recognize the BP Talk 8 organizing team. So Arash, Cynthia, Phoebe, Aldo, and RB. So yeah, kudos to the organizing team of BP Talk 8. Without your hard work, we won't be able to successfully hold the event. So yeah, special shout out to Cynthia and RB who volunteered to WhatsApp the last minute participants so that they can join the event. So yeah, much love. Thank you.
Thank you, Celine. And then I think that's all for the all hand. So thank you and sorry for the overtime. Have a great week ahead and God bless Bukit Vista. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you all for
Thank
having us.
you. Bye.
Have a good day, everyone. See you.
Have a good day. Bye.